Jack Freeman is our guest, famous success guru Jack Freeman. Rarely stops by. It's nice to see you.
Very nice to be
That's
here.
a good-looking jacket you
Well,
got there,
thank
Jack.
you very much.
Kind of I haven't really seen that
Yellow?
color yellow in a while.
Yeah.
Well, I wear it because it attracts attention, and that's what you want to do in the success business.
Okay.
It looks like a Monday Night Football blazer.
It does, or you're going to sell a house.
Real estate, yeah.
Why, thank you very much. You know what? If I was in real estate, it'd be Century 23.
Really?
Because I think so far outside of the box, I don't even remember what the box looks like.
Now, you don't own any real estate, though, do you?
Not in a way that you'd understand. But,
You're a renter, aren't you?
well, no, but I utilize something called squatter's rights, which is they're very esoteric forms of real estate ownership.
I understand that today you're going to discuss the world of investments.
Yes. There are people that shy away from some of my methods, and I thought I would try to do a section that's a little more mainstream, something that people could get onto. I know a lot of people apparently like to invest in Wall Street. Well, these are alternative investments for those who don't like the meager returns that Wall Street offers.
Okay.
These are what I call under-the-radar stocks. Now, most of these are small, personalized investments you can follow closely. At times, see the business in person. Now, let's get started. Okay, first up, now these are my recommendations that I've researched.
All right.
First up is a little company I call Little Hands International. This is an OTC exchange stock. Company's an employment agency. Specializes in placing young children in manufacturing jobs. Get a jump on job experience. Now, this outfit lets kids as young as 8 get real-world hands-on experience by assembling, filling orders, and even some light mining at companies, throughout Asia, South America. The profit margins for these companies are good, and they pay a quarterly dividend, almost 22%. I like that one.
What's it called again?
That's Little Hands International, LHI.
Now, doesn't that, it sounds to me like that would be some kind of child labor.
All I do, I'm merely a broker. I research. It's up to you.
You don't judge.
If you've got some kind of conscious investment thing, whatever you want to do. But let's talk about next one. I like this one. Next up, this is a U.S. company. Locations all over the Midwest. American Powder Processors. Now, they're a pharmaceutical concern. They market an energy powder to compete with the energy drink market. I like the way they're thinking. Now, except APP uses just ordinary household products, common chemicals, to make this stuff, and the profit margins are huge. As an investor, that's what you're looking for. You think of this baby as the next Starbucks, except their headquarters move around a lot. Now,
this sounds to me like some kind of meth lab, some kind of illegal.
I don't know.
pharmaceutical-
They market it in a unit, something called a gram.
Oh, it's like a cocaine
and this energy
thing.
powder, they've got a fiercely loyal customer base and a built-in repeat business. This one's got people buzzing. I'll tell you, last year, returns of 12 to 1,400% were not uncommon, even after legal expenses of over $2 million. Yeah.
Holy moly.
What's that company called?
That's American Powder Processors. Now, this one, I'll tell you what, I got to be honest. This is a precious metals company. I don't usually like getting into that because I think sometimes it's a little risky, but Amalgamated Wire and Pipe. Now, this is a copper broker that locates copper and sells it to recycling companies. What these guys do, and I happen to know them, it's two brothers from Macomb, Illinois. They find old copper wire in electric power substations, on new construction job sites, even up on telephone poles. And then they do a patented smelting process called burning the plastic crap off of it. They then sell these to junkyards and recyclers, so they're thinking green, and I like that. Now, it says in the prospectus here, they also get copper piping from residential homes when owners are away. Now, there's a little bit of risk here. Last year, 3 employees electrocuted removing wire, but the return on investment is 400%, and that's the number you want to track. And I will add, Bob, remember, these are not some far-off companies insulated from stockholders. In many cases, you get your money directly from the CEO himself. Dividends paid in remote airport parking lots, briefcase switch-offs at bus stations. Yes, I mean, you feel like you're a part of the company.
Absolutely.
Now,
Amazing.
To review, these are non-traditional companies. Then.
Yes, these are
This
companies
is not
that
listed on the New York Stock Exchange.
Right, they're under the
NASDAQ.
wire. And I have to tell you that future performance is not guaranteed. Past performance, and I'll tell you, the next one I really like is Rachel Love Limited. Now, this is an eggs all in one basket.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Rachel's a prostitute listed on the OTC. This one now, Rachel, you invest in her directly, and you follow her expansion into the suburbs coming up this year. Kind of pimp by proxy, so to speak.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
this is strictly a dividend stock. Actually, you're paid daily. Wow. Now, let's see. Rachel, she right now is 24 years old. So I'd say this stock's got a good 6 to 8 years of solid returns ahead of it. That's Rachel Love Limited. And I mentioned briefly Home Invasions of America. Now, that's an IPO, not even available yet. Interesting company here. Loosely knit firm, very aggressive management style, and employees work in teams. I'll have more on that one a little later. Now, this one, Chick.
Yes.
You might want to. I don't know if you've got some egg money sitting around, but this little beauty is like a mutual fund. It's like you're investing in 4 or 5 separate entities. This is called the Slaughterhouse 5 Fund. Owns 5 Social Security numbers. Now, how does it work, you wonder?
How does it work? How does it work?
Because those 5 Social Security numbers are handed out to hundreds of illegals when they enter the U.S., and they use it when applying for work at meat processing plants and et cetera. So those Social Security accounts are cash cows receiving thousands of dollars every day. Then a subsidiary firm, Bureaucracy Payoff Systems, gets you eligible for early disability payments from one of these accounts. Bottom line, you can look at almost $1,800 a month in extra income. That one, investors are screaming "Olay" for the Slaughterhouse 5 Fund. Now, this last one, it's a doozy, and I got to be really honest. When I first researched this firm, I thought, no way can they pull this off. But not only have they, they're making a fortune. And the beauty is they make this look legit.
Oh, yeah?
This is a company called Mutual of Ohio. Now, get this.
Yeah.
They've got a few employees, and they'll put on like a business suit, to look legit. Then they'll set up appointments with people, and then they'll point to something, anything, like a car, and they'll say, "I'll bet you $800 nobody steals that car in the next year." Or they'll say, "Bet you $50 you don't die this month." Then they'll write that bet down on a little piece of paper they call a policy. Yeah. They're suckering people in with this all the time. Now, this company told me that people will actually send their bets into the company a year in advance. You can't even do any better than that. Essentially, this is a casino business. But it's got a nice dividend. They're getting away with it. And until they get caught, Mutual of Ohio is a winner in my book. So, I may not have the key to success, but I know how to pick the lock. And I got to go. I've got a date with success, and I'll see you near the top.
Jack Freeman,
you,
ladies
Jack.
and gentlemen.